Hi, and today we are back with another episode of Let's Ask Tom. So today we have a question from Jerry, and Jerry wants to know with macronutrients, I hear a lot about macronutrients, what are they and how do they apply to dieting?
Okay, this is something like everybody should know because we throw around these terms a lot. Macronutrients would be protein, carbohydrate, fat, water, alcohol, and probably fiber. So let's focus on the few. If we're doing a breakdown for someone and they don't know how they're eating, you'd set things up first by working on protein, and you'd find their target body weight. If they're 500 pounds and they want to weigh 200 pounds, they'd set 1 gram of protein per pound. So there'd be 200 grams of protein. The formula I've always used would be if it's 200 grams of protein, we'll give them 200 grams of carbohydrate, and we'll use half the amount in fat, which for a 200-pound man, it's 100 grams of fat. That might even be a little high, so I just might slide it down to 70, 60, something like that.
And this is so they could have a little bit of weight loss.
They will get weight loss because when you're trying to consume that amount of protein, it's work. And it's work to be a 300-pound man. It's work to get that amount of protein in. But that will sustain muscle size along with resistance training as you lose fat. Dieting requires more protein. Lifting weights, resistance training requires more protein. So we really have to set that protein high. Carbohydrates are based on activity largely, and it's good to eat them, but they should be focused on on vegetables and fruits. And secondly, you can eat grains. People are healthier who eat grains, a Mediterranean diet. The fat should come from healthy fat sources like olive oil, fish fats, almonds, avocados, monounsaturated sources, and minimize saturated sources like saturated animal fats, and minimize egg yolks. You're allowed 2 eggs a day, most cardiology associations.
No lamb or duck.
Yeah, you can reduce. So then they're occasional. Don't make it so inflexible, but would set them along those lines and then would watch them for a month because you're going to vary per day, you're going to vary per week, and see if there's a fat loss. And if there's fat loss, we stick with it, and if there isn't, we reduce the calories a little bit. And that's keeping it as simple as possible.
So if you have like a 200-pound man, you're doing maybe like 200 grams of protein, 200 grams of
carbs, and 100 grams of fat, but I'd do it a little bit less because you can keep the calories fairly low by reducing the fat.
And that'll probably be somewhere in the area of like 2,300 calories or something like that. Okay. Any more questions? Email me or message me at Substack. Thank you.